marketer can tell you that the only way to make money online is by driving massive amounts of traffic to your web pages. But high volume is not enough. You also need to attract people who are ready to buy the types of products you're offering, and there are only two ways to get high volumes of hard target traffic: paid methods and free methods. Paid methods can be effective, but you have to invest a lot of money up front, and even though there's no guarantee of success. Free methods are cost effective, but they require massive amounts of your time and attention. Now there's a way you can get massive amounts of traffic from people who are ready to buy exactly the kinds of products you are offering. Introducing Commission Jacker. Commission Jacker is a revolutionary new marketing software tool that instantly brings high-target, ready-to-buy customers directly to your offers. It works by piggybacking off the success of the most popular sites on the internet. Sites like MSN, Huffington Post, CNN, ABC News, New York Times, and other authoritative sites that have some of the heaviest traffic loads on the web. Commission Jacker lets you legally and ethically siphon thousands of red-hot leads away from the internet's top sites and point them directly at your offers. Imagine driving dozens, hundreds, even thousands of ready-to-buy customers to your web pages with a click of a button. Best of all, Commission Jacker is a free traffic tool that costs you nothing to use. Not only that, but you can be sure that Commission Jacker targets only buyer traffic and that there are lots of products that you can use to drive massive amounts of traffic to your web pages. But the problem is that most of these prospects are either not interested in the types of products you're promoting or are simply window shopping and aren't ready to buy. Commission Jacker is specifically engineered to bring you only buyer traffic. People who are actively seeking the types of products that you're promoting and who have the money in hand, ready to buy. Once you point Commission Jacker at your offer pages, you can instantly earn huge revenues, commissions, and profits. Basically, Commission Jacker gives you the turnkey solution to attracting huge amounts of buyer traffic directly to your offer pages. And here's how it works. When you start the Commission Jacker, this is the screen you'll see, and the first thing you have to do is to enter the link to the authority page. This will be the page that we want to share. So let's say, for example, I want to use this news article about Apple losing its design appeal against Samsung. That's probably something, if I share it in Facebook groups connected to iPads, technology, it's going to be interesting and people are going to click on it. So what you need is to grab the link, and we're going to add it in there and click Next. Good. On the next step, as you can see, we need a page title, and this is the title that appears up here when you are in a web browser. I will copy what it says there. So we'll just copy the headline and paste it. You don't have to copy it exactly, but that's what we're going to do right now. Now we need to define our pop-up type. You can choose from two types of pop-ups, a delayed or exit pop-up. For this example, we're going to do a delayed pop-up. The next question only appears if you choose the delayed option. In this case, we'll set it to come up after 5 seconds because it's quicker, but normally you'd set it to 10, maybe 15 seconds. And now we need to put in the address of the page that we want to pop up. Now, whatever you're trying to accomplish, maybe sign-ups for your newsletter, or maybe you're trying to get some people to complete CPA offers. In our case, I will just use a random CPA link to demo the software. In the next step, we need to set the width and height of the pop-up. This is the actual window that's going to appear, so I can't get too small because I want it to fit the pop-up. I'm going to go with 900 wide and 600 high, but you need to set your own dimensions because it depends on your actual offers. Finally, we're going to create the pages by clicking the button, and you will see a box that pops up asking me where I want to save my files. I've created a file, and this file needs to be empty. Now, you have to wait a bit as it builds the files. Okay, after it completes, it tells you where they are, and it automatically opens up the folder for you. These are the files that I will now need to upload to my server, and we'll do that in a second, but first, let's test it. I can just open it up on my local computer, and after 5 seconds, after the page has loaded, we'll see the pop-up show up. And this is the offer we've selected. And if someone else clicks on it and fills in the information, I'll get a nice commission. So now we know how that works. If we're happy with how it shows up, then we'll simply upload it. But if we're not, and maybe you want to make it an exit pop-up, then we'll delete these files, go back, and change whatever you want to change, depending on what you want to change. In this example, we're going to imagine that we're happy with that. Now we want to get our files uploaded to the servers. Most of you have a favorite FTP program or a way to upload it, but I want to cover all bases with this, so we've also supplied you with a copy of a simple FTP, which is really basic FTP program that will get your files to the server. Just open it up, click connect, and here you're going to put the details of your hosting account. I'm going to use this site of mine. Passive mode is something that varies from one hosting account to another, so you should try without. And if it fails to connect due to a socket error, then just check the box and that should work. Okay, so now I'm connected to my server. I want to go to the folder of the website and create a new folder, which I'll call BBC iPad. Now we're going to grab these files and upload them to my server. And once the uploaded files are finished, the files should be on the right side of my screen. You can also use any FTP program like FileZilla, Acute FTP, 3D FTP, or you can upload them through your website control panel, as most control panels have a file manager. So now I have this folder with all the files created in there. I'm going to open the web browser and I'm going to my site. I'm going to put in BBC iPad, and that there is the link I will be sharing on Facebook or whatever. As you can see, it looks just like a BBC page, but of course it has my offer being displayed. One thing I want to mention is that you don't have to have the offer as big as this, but as you've seen, you can easily customize the size. That's it. That's how simple Commission Jacker is. And in the manual that comes with this, I'll give you a few pointers on where to share your links and also other ways that you can use to scale this up. So make sure you read the manual that I'm offering you. Again, as you can see, the software is really simple to use. It's a wizard-based thing, meaning you answer a question, you click next. You answer a question, you click next. And if you just follow what it says here and occasionally use the extra help displayed on the bottom, you can't go wrong. So go ahead, start using Commission Jacker. Hijack some authority sites, make yourself some money, get some signups, and make some commissions. As you've probably understood, Commission Jacker is simple to use. Commission Jacker is so easy to install and use that even a 10-year-old can make money with it starting from the very first day. It works on all product platforms, perfect for affiliate products, CPA offers, and list building. It doesn't require the installation of WordPress or any other software. It's completely scalable and replicable. Use Commission Jacker as many times as you like without ever paying any additional fees. It's window-based. Commission Jacker runs on Windows, but it also works on Macs using Windows Parallels add-on. But that's not all, because for a limited time we have a special bonus offer. Now, as a special incentive for a limited time only, first-time buyers of Commission Jacker will receive, at no additional cost, this exclusive